Hysterical by Mark Harvey Levine. Lorraine's office. She's a no-nonsense type A psychiatrist. Lorraine stands with a thick file.
Hi, Dr. Grannon. Sorry it's taken me so long to write back. I'm terrible with returning emails, but thank you for recommending me to your patient, Emily Shields, the lady who, well, you know which one. I don't know if I was able to help her. I tried. She first came into my office a few months ago, thanks to your referral. As you can imagine, I heard her before I saw her.
Emily enters.
Come in. Come in. Hi, I'm Dr. Capriel, but please just call me Lorraine. You are Emily Shields. And you suffer from uncontrollable laughter. Okay, well, that's a problem. I'm just going to ask you a few questions right now. So I understand your daughter drove you here? You can't drive yourself. Right, that would be dangerous. Can you speak?
A little.
Good. It's going to be hard to do therapy if you have to mime everything. Dr. Grannon said you're having trouble sleeping, which is understandable. Are you able to sleep at all?
Somewhat. But I wake myself up a lot. I laugh in my dreams.
What?
I have trouble eating. Can't swallow. Just laughing too much. It's really hard.
Dr. Grannon said she's pretty sure it's not a neurological problem. She sent me all your tests, MRIs, CAT scans, etc. There is no physical damage to your brain, no lesions, no tumors, nothing. That's good news, right? We've also ruled out the pseudo-Barber effect. Pseudo-Barber effect is a syndrome that sometimes presents as uncontrollable laughter.
Pseudo-Barber.
Yes, I guess it's a kind of funny word, but it's a serious illness. However, it only presents when there's already some sort of damage or neurological event. There are other things, however, which don't necessarily show up on a test. Do you suffer memory loss, trouble recognizing people? Have you found yourself getting lost in once familiar places? Do you know your daughter's name?
Angela!
Do you know what day of the week it is?
Thursday.
Okay, Emily, try to breathe. Breathe. Good. Take deep, slow breaths. That's it. Good. How long have you been in this condition?
5 weeks.
5 weeks? I'm sorry. It's just surprising, is all. Okay, breathe. Do you remember what happened when it started? Did something set it off?
Yes, something.
Was it something funny? Oh, okay, I have to ask, and this is probably going to make you laugh. I have to know what it was.
Tell you? What did you say?
Take your time.
Everything.
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 What exactly do you mean, everything?
Suddenly, everything funny. Right now, I sound like Cookie Monster.
You do kind of. This is a little contagious. I meant just in the way laughter is contagious.
It's not fun. I mean, it is to me. My life is in shambles.
And to help you, Emily, as far as we can tell, you don't have any virus or bacteria affecting your brain. Dr. Grandin tested for those too.
Oh, she's very thorough.
Okay, I have to stop. This is contagious, actually. I've been researching this. Emily, there was an outbreak of laughter in Africa in a country called Tanganyika in 1962. It started with a few girls, but in the end, hundreds of girls were affected. For some reasons, it's always girls, and it wasn't just laughter. There was pain, fainting, flatulence. Sorry, my bad. Let's see. Respiratory problems, rashes, and random screaming. Emily, people died. The doctors at the time ignored it. They just said the girls were being hysterical. Hysterical! I'm serious. That was an actual diagnosis back then. Depression, you're hysterical. Anxiety, you're hysterical. They dismissed those girls. They thought it was all in their heads. Well, of course it was, but it wasn't like that. Nowadays, we call outbreaks of laughter mass psychogenic illness, but yours is different. It's not a group of people. It's just you. Well, I'm going to try to keep myself together here. So it's not an involuntary spasm like the hiccups. You're really laughing.
Really laughing?
Why?
Really funny.
What is... Everything, right, but there are things that aren't funny, you know. Have you tried watching a sad movie, listening to sad songs, and it's all funny?
Hysterical!
Okay, calm down, breathe. Breathe. I'm going to try some relaxation exercises with you. Okay. I want you to imagine you're on a deserted beach. The waves are softly coming in and going out. Coming in and going out. Coming in and going out. For God's sakes, I'm going to give you a very mild sedative. Maybe it will take the edge off. If it works, I will write you a prescription for more of these. I may have to give you a shot instead. We could try something stronger, maybe something that would calm you down enough to... I thought I had you. Sorry, I thought maybe the shock... Look, not everything is funny. Surely you can think of something that, at your age, people have lost someone. People have lost husbands, wives, even children.
I do, and I've tried thinking of them. People who have lost loved ones. I mean, my own friends I've lost. Family.
Good. Think about dead people. Doesn't it make you sad? Don't you miss them?
But it's also funny.
Funny? How can it possibly be funny?
Death. It's like magic trick. God plays on us. They're here? They're gone.
But doesn't it make you sad? It's got to make you sad.
I'm not capable of sad anymore.
That's it. That's really it, isn't it? That's the key to all these mass hysteria events. It's a kind of defense mechanism. You know, those schoolgirls in Africa were under a lot of stress. In school, they were away from their village. But when they started laughing, their school closed, and the girls got sent home. In a sense, it worked for the girls.
When girls got home and they stopped laughing?
No, they just spread it to everyone in their own villages too, and then they died. But my point is, in a certain way, it's an effective self-defense mechanism. Have you been under a lot of stress lately?
No!
Well, I mean, you've got to have some stress in your life.
Not really.
Emily, everybody has stress. Life is stress. It's not funny. Do you know how much stress I have in my life? To be the best. Because I'm a woman, I had to work twice as hard in school as all the men just to be considered as good, and then 4 times as hard to be considered better than them. 7 years of med school, 7 years of having to be better than the best all the time. I have no family. I have no friends. I gave it all up for this. I have dedicated my life to making people better, to getting inside their heads, to finding out what is wrong with them. What is wrong with you? Life sucks. It's an endless series of disappointments. Everyone is miserable in their jobs, miserable in their lives, they're miserable in their relationships, and they're lonely when they're not in one. That's life. What is wrong with you? Why aren't you miserable like the rest of us? Stop it! You're getting hysterical! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll prescribe you a mild sedative. Hey, the receptionist on your way out. I saw her a few more times after that, but I was never really able to do anything for her. I couldn't find out what was wrong with her. I'm not entirely convinced anything was wrong with her. Maybe she was just the only one to get the joke. A few weeks later, I got a phone call from her daughter telling me that Emily had passed away. Her body just couldn't take it anymore. She died, of course, laughing. Not a bad way to go, all things considered. I should be so lucky.